Welcome back to D&D, everyone. So,
Hey.
last week you had gone, found yourself in the Shadowfell, made your way through, getting a little lost, eventually making your way inside of a building, realizing you were being followed by a large horde of little lamprey-mouthed monsters,
Yay.
uh, before eventually making your way to a single light out of the Shadowfell's version of the Sea Tower. Making your way upstairs, you then found yourself face to face with Brother Bones, who was able to restore everyone's youth to them, or at least the
Took
people who
like
failed.
30 years off our lives, yeah.
Yep. And he has promised to send somebody to assist you to get out of the Shadowfell, because he expects you to actually fulfill like a favor for him.
I'm gonna go
Technically,
off with
three
Brother
favors.
Bones. Brother Bones is my homie now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Bring him all
I
kinds
have to
of
fill a
cursed
favor for
souls.
Brother Bones.
I like how everybody's just we're slowly stirring the entire party to team like death.
Kinda. But he's told you simply to go back to the Shadowfell's version of the Crossblades Manor, where you will then be met by his contact, who will hopefully guide you out of the Shadowfell.
We can only hope.
So
Can you
you,
provide us any assistance so we can see a little bit better to get there?
no, he simply made the path easier.
Easier how?
He just said instead of getting lost, he said that if you just follow the road, you'll make it there.
Who's casting Disguise Self?
What is Lucian disguising himself as?
I'm sorry, I was messing around with my spell.
He's disguising himself as an inanimate rock that Chungus will carry all the way to the manor.
Oh, pet rock.
Hey, friend.
We get attacked and like this rock would just spring up into a cat and like shoot a fireball.
Blood for
Yeah, I
cream.
gotta wake my girlfriend up. She's taking a nap, and I gotta wake her up.
Okay. But you are currently at the top of the sea tower. Brother Bones has returned to his book.
All right, let's mosey.
It's Mosey.
So, heading down the stairs. Once again, it's a very long staircase, but you eventually do find yourself back in the courtyard.
So we just gotta go to-
And nothing is actually trying to get back in, right? Since I know they were trying to get through the gate when we went up there.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Sorry about that.
I guess he didn't exactly promise us safe passage back to our
Make
manor house, did he?
No. Well, we can't expect it.
Well, that's real fucking dirty.
We just have a path to follow.
my thingy too.
That's all right. Don't let it get.
I just assume you know that I'm just gonna always do the thingy.
Yeah, but just add
I
it.
think that if we just follow the path that he laid out for us, we will get there without event free, hopefully.
Okay. Yeah, currently you do not see or hear anything like chomping at the door.
I'm assuming this was also a little DC. They made a lot of noise.
Um,
Nothing for it, lads. Let's go.
That's
I will.
Coast is clear.
Okay, let's go.
If
You-
want, I'll sneak out first and. check
I'm
out
assuming we
the
work
way.
together to get the bar off.
I would say all of you working together can get it off without too much trouble, just to save a little bit of time.
Cool.
Okay.
The gate swinging open. You see deep gouges, just hundreds of deep gouges along the door from whatever those creatures were.
Yeah, which there were many of.
Yep.
Well,
I guess I'm assuming we also close the door since we're like being nice to this guy.
yeah, it would be the neighborly thing to do to close the door after we leave.
The door swings shut. And you are back in the somewhat open area with the city hall and the library.
Does it look different? Does it feel different?
You just looks more or less the same. I mean, it's still
Not in the shadow realm.
Oh yeah, you're still stuck there.
What he
Should we
said?
rest while we have the safety of the courtyard?
We're outside.
We had just done our long rest right before we met him, right?
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. True.
At
We
least I
should
got
follow
that.
the path. So
Follow the only road.
Following the path, it's basically like a large main street. Following it for a little while, about 15 minutes, you do find yourself back at the that raised courtyard area where there's like the thick fog down below.
is this where we ended up going like in circles over and over?
This was the path you had taken to get to the sea tower.
Last time there was tons of those things in the fog, which we like led them away with rocks.
Except that one smart one.
Damn you.
He went the second time, so maybe we should just do that again.
Can we do a quick perception, see if we hear anything moving around?
Yep, go ahead, roll perception.
Well,
Let's see.
Okay.
And I'll do my D thing. That's probably already good enough.
Yeah, you do actually hear a couple of them within the fog. Oh yeah, Fiffle definitely hears. He hears about 8.
thank you for your
Can we
perception,
tell in which
Fiffle.
direction?
They are.
Like in front of us?
They
to the
are. Yeah,
side?
they're like within front of. They're in front of you, underneath, within the fog itself.
I'll kind of
Fiffle see
go
through in dark?
point.
I don't believe halflings have.
Fungus and I.
I think
Dark
just
vision.
Lucian and myself can see in the dark.
Yeah, while you're able to see in the dark without too much trouble, the fog itself is so thick. It's like a thick bank of fog that is just like blocking sight within it.
I'm gonna cast false life on myself.
All right. 1d4 plus 4 temporary. Okay, cool. And that lasts for an hour.
Yep.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and roll your d4
Okay.
and
Okay.
get 5
Oh,
temporary
yes.
hit points. Well, 5 more than he had.
That's
I was
still-
thinking. I usually
decent
hate
there.
temp HP, but I thought about this, and since HP is more hard to come by in this game, it
Yeah.
might be worthwhile.
I was looking
um,
at the Warlock builds.
It's
where...
kind of like a level up or
Yeah.
a small boost.
I was looking at the Warlock builds a while back, and they get so much temp HP that it reflects damage back, especially if they don't break the shield.
Oh, the armor of
Yeah, Agathis, I think.
yeah.
There's also a
So like if you hit him for 1, you take the full brunt of the armor of temp HP.
Oh yeah.
So it's
Um,
ridiculous, especially if you
There's
get a
also
couple bad rolls.
gaining temp HP when whoever you've hexed drops. I had an Infernal Pact Warlock who had that.
That's
And then
yeah.
Pact the Tome for more spells.
Yeah, those are pretty nice. So yeah, there are.
Oh yeah.
So Fiffle
All
sees.
right, Macho Man.
Fiffle hears about 8 of them milling about in the fog below you.
Reckon I should go ahead.
Let's throw some
Yeah,
kick rocks.
points them out. Gives the be quiet sign.
Hey, I'm going to motion for a torch quietly if you don't want us to make noise.
Okay.
Can assume someone lights a torch or hands you one.
Yeah.
Once lit, I'm going to throw it, and then as it's in the air, like I'm gonna arc it as high as I can. I'm gonna cast as a cantrip, thaumaturgy, and use the
Alright.
brightening effect to make it as bright as possible.
Okay. As you light up the torch, you've been around torches before. As you light it up, in the darkness of the Shadowfell, it's this giant beacon of light in your hands, and it's like so strange how like
Powerful.
illuminated it is. But if you want to chuck it, go ahead and make an athletics to throw that bad boy.
In the fog, I guess I can specify before I cast the thaumaturgy to brighten it. Is it like like headlamps on cars? Do putting my brights on in the fog make it worse? Should I like flatten the light?
Um,
Because that's within the spell's purview. What would be better for seeing further into the fog?
for seeing into the fog, in this case, it would reflect the light. So how would you want to do that actually?
Um,
I would say that you would probably want to lower the light in order to like see better within the fog itself.
okay, so I'll use when I cast Thaumaturgy, I'll do the opposite. Instead of brightening it, I'll dim it.
Okay.
And then I will throw it and try to get as much bounce time in the fog or arc time in the fog as possible and see if we can see anything.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics to chuck it into the fog as far as you can.
Make an athletics.
You want D4 for that?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead, add that d4. 19. Yeah, you throw the torch
Damn good.
into the fog, and you can like see it like rolling along, and you don't see the actual like creatures themselves. You see like their silhouettes as they are, as you see them in like basically like set against the fog itself. This is still a really thick fog bank, but beyond just about the 8 or so creatures that were in there, you see one silhouette of a taller, leaner looking creature also within the fog.
Okay.
Ooh.
Do they react in any way to me throwing the torch? Or do
Yeah, they head right towards the torch
Okay.
as soon as it
Into the light.
Including
assassinate
the
Yes, definitely
Probable
assassinate the
leader?
leader, Jeremy.
yeah, the leader, the taller, leaner creature also heads towards the light itself.
Okay, I will let our stealth and ambush assassin start that. I will be right back.
Right, I'm gonna also make coffee while you're doing that.
Okay.
I wish to ambush a death rat.
All right.
Death.
Okay. So go ahead, roll stealth to sneak up, and then you can make your attack roll.
Does
Okay.
guidance work for that?
Guidance on that?
Um,
Probably not.
it doesn't matter. That would have passed
Okay.
I'm back.
with the pass perception.
Would
The
it work with like his attack roll? Because he's out of combat, I'm out of combat. Like it's a really unique situation where we're at.
you
That's why.
you could do it. You would have to casting it though is going to like you're gonna have to like speak the words, so you're gonna have to roll stealth to also be kind of stealthy about it.
Even mumbling the words that low?
This isn't like these are magic, so it's like there's actually like a magical effect to your voice, like think magic auto tuning when you actually cast this spell.
I don't know if that's worth the risk.
We're good.
I would say probably not.
No, it's not.
Okay. Fiffle can feel free. He would get advantage for attacking from stealth, but shooting into the fog, because you only have like the silhouettes of the creature, is a little difficult. So this is just going to be a flat attack roll.
Man, that bacon is so fucking good.
Ian, quick reminder: were these things blind or did they have eyes?
You did see they had eyes, yes.
They seem to be drawn to light, so they have some type of light perception at the very least.
Yep.
Okay. What was Fiffle shooting at?
The larger.
Okay.
The taller, slimmer one.
I'm assuming the alpha. We'll just call it
Yeah,
the alpha.
the short bow arrow looks like it's gonna hit, but it seems like the silhouette is reflecting larger, and so you don't hear it hit. You hear it like clatter off the stone surface, and you're pretty sure you missed.
Damn.
Can we see like the silhouette to see how they react?
Yeah. Hearing that noise, they are now heading towards you.
They're pissed off.
Head towards the noise, though.
And so we're gonna head to this
Oh, we have a
screen.
map. Nice.
Are they no longer facing the torch at all?
So you guys would be like right. Yeah, you guys would be right here. Yeah, they have started to head from the twang of the short bow arrow to where Fiffle is. They don't know where you are now, but they do
You put
have an idea of your location.
Generally.
Can you put the torch, like where the torch was?
The torch would be like right here.
Hold up.
It would be kind of toward the north.
Okay.
Lucina's gonna scramble up this building real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, don't make yourself dragon food.
I was gonna, if they were still facing it before things started off, or if I got the drop on them, I was gonna try to brighten the torch with the other effect, like a flashbang, while all of them were right on top of it.
Okay.
But, oh well.
Well, they're just kind of like, you hear them milling towards you.
We still have a chance to distract them, maybe.
Possibly.
Possibly.
We're in Skyrim guard caution mode here. Let's see. Do I have anything worthwhile here? Oh, I might. I'm thinking I might try to cast. And we still see the silhouettes, or did they move out of that?
You would still see them as they're approaching you.
Okay. Does that give a better idea between the misses and their movement, whereabouts they are, or can we still not quite tell?
You get the idea they're about here.
Sorry, hang on. Do it again?
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Where are we trying to go? Are we trying to go
There,
like over
draw the
here, over
ruler,
here, up here, and then
away
like this
dice
one?
roller.
Is that the path?
Yep. You would want to get to about here is where you had come from, up to the northeast.
Here's what I'll do. I will move up to this. Looks like about choke point.
Yep. This is like the upper area. So you would yeah, they could come from like right here as they make their way around.
Yeah, it looks like this.
Oh, they go like through here?
Yep. Like the path you would see and the path you had followed was like up the stairs, across this little bridge here, and then through this small shrine area to this area right here, to the northeast.
You said they were beagle height, so they're about 1 foot tall?
About 2 feet tall.
2 feet tall?
Yep.
Damn. I guess I will ready an action to do. Let me double check this one. Yes, to do a sapping sting on the first and/or next adjacent as well thing I see that comes at us.
Okay. As you do that, one of them jumps out of the fog
Okay.
onto here. So go ahead and roll your.
Okay.
Must succeed on a con save or take 1d4 and fall prone. Okay.
How high did that jump? I'm just kind of curious.
Yeah.
They weren't. They were kind of be about 6 feet down.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
around.
He's on a building.
If I happen to see it as it's jumping up there, did I have enough vision to shoot it in the chest as it was jumping and make it fall prone midair?
Yeah, we're gonna actually find out.
Fuck yeah. Fail. Ah.
It takes the 1d, must succeed on a con, or take. Oh, okay. So it doesn't actually take the fall damage. So you shoot out a little sting of necrotic damage that strikes it, but it just doesn't seem like it does a lot of damage. It doesn't seem like it's affected. It
Is there
squeals
any creature
as it's
adjacent to it.
currently. You don't think so?
It matters for the sake of the spell.
No.
Okay. So, I guess that's that then. Drat.
Okay.
well.
So,
Roll
this-
initiative.
Yep. Go ahead. Select your character and roll initiative.
Select your pistol and then select your horse.
Oh, and you know what? Let me actually clear that out real
Wow.
quick.
I got double digits, guys.
Hooray!
Sorry, I'm gonna have to add you back, Otto, because I forgot to actually clear out the original one. So let me just add you in. That's weird. Why did that? Here, go
Can you
ahead.
modify it? Like, never mind.
Yes, I think.
My
Yeah.
icon isn't there. Wow.
No, He-Man.
That's we're just being fair. There we are. Okay, sorry about that.
Apparently, I'm more faster than a cat.
We'll have this feller join in.
I feel like this might be a battle we do not want to draw out and really kill them all.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a big swing hard, swing fast.
What? Of course I selected a token. Of course. Yeah, let me roll that. Let me just add this guy in.
I got kissed by a bear.
Well, that's interesting.
And that bear was my father. Now I gotta fight the mole men.
Okay, for some reason that didn't take it
If I ever
first.
take spells that cause confusion in enemies, that's what they're gonna hear.
Is this like your... Are you gonna do like a singing cowboy bard?
Ugh. Oh.
Also, who is taking care of Kaito? Who will be running Kaito for this round?
If I could get somebody else to do it for me, I'd be grateful. I can do it if I have to.
I mean,
I can
I can
maybe
do it.
I'm
I
gonna
got
have to be back and forth soon.
I can try. I have no idea how his stuff works.
Great sword. You swing with the great sword, Ed. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's other abilities. I mean, I'm not gonna use Fireball.
You don't have to. You don't have to like try to emulate Kaido's personality. You know.
Do your best with what you got now.
Okay. Ed, you now have control of Kaito.
Okay.
So,
Good initiative rolls, for the most part.
yes.
Pretty good.
Not
Wait,
Alright.
shouldn't he have healed to full because we had that break?
Yeah, he just... I think he did it in his...
Oh,
I think he did it in...
That other portal.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. D&D Beyond, I want to say.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. But anyway. So, Fiffle... Well, actually, well, I guess we'll roll for Kaito real quick.
Yeah, I do it. Where's initiative? There it is. It.
Noise.
Wow. Wait, why does it show a 2 and a
I don't
21?
know. It's not set on advantage.
Let's give him the 21.
Alright.
JK. I don't care. But yeah, let's give him the 21. JK, but yeah, let's give him the 21.
The 2 was first.
Okay.
Excuse me.
And for some...
I can't move his token, by the way. Like, I can move auto. But I can move...
Mike, you set permissions separately from the sheet, I want to say.
Yeah, I gotta go...
Where'd Graham hand?
Well, I'll move him for you. Just tell me where you want him to go. But first, Grab, you're up.
Okay. This is one of the little bastards?
Yep.
Okay. 1 second. Let me look at my options. I apologize for going slowly. Please don't tease me. There we go. Close that. Close that. Remind me, did I roll any checks to figure out if these things were resistant or immune to necrotic?
No, you didn't.
Oops. Would I be able to roll for that, or is that something I have to find out by doing it?
You could make an Arcana check to see if you can, like, recognize these creatures and what they might be resistant or immune to.
I'm untrained. Can I still make it?
You could attempt it, yes.
Nice.
Okay, 21. Yeah. So you're able, you recognize a little bit of like some things you've read about these creatures. They're not immune to necrotic or resistant to necrotic. They're resistant to non-magical as long as they are in dim, light, or darkness, which they
Interesting.
currently are.
Right, of course.
So, that's worth knowing. So
Not
Graham,
good for us.
with a moment of epiphany, shouts, "Get him in the light!" and sounds a little bit more evangelical than he did a minute ago. You can't quite place why, but you're suddenly afraid you might get hassled on your way home by a law enforcement officer. Oh, sorry. Okay, all that has been useful
Don't
information.
Okay. Did Graham wish to do anything else?
Yeah. I'm going to move up there.
Okay.
And I'm going to club it in the fucking skull with my hammer.
Go ahead and roll to club.
I will. Hang on, let me
Roll
make sure
for
everything's
successful club, sir.
not fucky nor wucky.
Okay, you hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
Ooh, nice.
It's bludgeon.
As it bashes in, but unfortunately the creature is more rubbery in the dim light, and
Hang on just a sec. I was gonna also. Oh wait, hang on, dude. Can I do this? Let me double check. Sorry.
okay.
I couldn't quickly pull that up. I had to
No
drop
problem.
the last thing.
Which part are you doing?
I was looking at when I can use my channel divinity and pulp something. So
Let's see here. Channel Divinity. Okay.
yeah, I can do it once. I'm not gonna use it for turn undead. Because these things aren't undead, right?
They are not now.
Yeah, they were, they eat. Well, no, never mind. Sorry.
You start with 2.
Okay, melee attack. That's the one I was looking for. I can deal extra necrotic damage equal to 5 plus twice my cleric level. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. For 1 minute's time?
No, I think it's just on one hit.
Okay. Yep.
I would love for it
So
to last for a minute.
5 plus your 3.
Yep, so 11 necrotic damage.
Actually, I'm sorry. 5 plus twice. Oh no, I'm sorry. 5 plus 6. So yes, 11. So yeah, your warhammer, the hammer itself bounces off as a little more rubbery, but the sheathing the hammer and this necrotic damage, it just seeps into the creature as it falls over and dies.
Nice.
Very nice.
So he does this big sweep with the hammer, and as it's passing near the candle, it sparks up in just like a big burst, like it hit an air vent,
Jesus
and it
Christ.
catches on the hammer, comes down. The hammer bounces off the rubbery hide, but the fire jumps to it, and then it just kind of writhes and claws at itself and burns to death in blue fire.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
All right. Fiffle. Or actually, did Graham want to do anything else, or?
Nope. I moved and acted and made knowledge.
Yep. Okay, Fiffle, you're up. You still have the silhouettes of the various creatures within the fog. So you can still shoot at them if you'd like.
Alright. I'll kind of move, or it's actually kind of far. I can sort of get to where Graham is. So I'm gonna move to here, kind of get up on the raised area,
Okay.
to get a better shot,
Okay.
and then I will pick a silhouette, I guess.
Okay. It'll be at disadvantage, but you're free to then shoot into the. You're free to shoot into their group, picking one of the silhouettes.
If they haven't gone yet, then I still, or wait.
Yep, you are an assassin. So if they haven't gone yet,
So this might be another regular roll. That will cancel out.
Yep, go ahead and roll a regular roll.
No, come back, character sheet. Stop running away. Stay here. Stay with me. Short bow. Click.
Yep. All right. So you fire and you think you strike directly into the center. Go ahead and roll for damage, and this will be a crit.
1 damage. 2 damage.
Okay.
And does this have sneak attack as well?
This, I believe, would be sneak attack because they were not aware of you.
So then let's see. 6, right? And we do that twice as well.
Yes. Okay. So that will be 14, 18, 21. Cut in half, but the silhouette, you see it fall to the ground and stop moving. Let's see here. Chungus, you're up.
Patos, those that was exploding.
Actually, I'm
Chungus
sorry.
has no means of hurting these things right now, so
Okay.
I'm just gonna run up to the nearest one. Am I close enough to run towards them? Are they all over here?
They are, yeah. Graham and Fiffle are right here.
They're like right here. Somewhere.
You don't, yeah, but the silhouettes themselves are to the north.
You'd
Okay,
have to,
I'm gonna
like,
start
jump
moving
into the
towards
fog.
Graham and I'm gonna just start moving towards Graham and Piffle,
Okay.
and I'll just approach without very much caution to my maximum distance of here.
All right, perfect. Okay, so the rest of the creatures are now going to go.
Wait, I'm gonna use my bonus action to enter a rage.
Okay. So this
So I
one.
don't die when they attack me.
And one jumps up and goes, ay, 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 ay.
I am Spartacus.
And then the chorus follows with, ay, 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 ay.
So they run up and they are beginning to jump up to where Graham and Fiffle are.
You know,
They are speedy little jerks
Oh no.
Ay, 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 ay.
as they jump right there.
Zergrush.
Yeah, kinda. Two of them see Graham right away and are gonna make an attack against him.
Okay. AC is 17.
Okay. Because they are within their
Pack tactics.
yep, they have pack tactics, so they are going to roll at advantage. So two of them. 17.
Yeah.
That
one-
hits.
Actually, no, because we long rested. I'm going to shield.
Okay, so the first one strikes, and its little lamprey mouth hits Graham's shield, bouncing off as it squeals like a stuck pig.
It's a one of those invisible hands shoots out of the dirt and just kind of deflects the thing at the last second. The dead shall keep me.
like trying to keep your cat from eating your food. A hand just puts it.
Oh,
The second one is going to strike as well.
yes, it will.
It's a shield. Oh, never mind. It was still hit anyway.
It's going to then do 11 piercing damage.
Ooh, axe damage.
Yeah, max damage.
Fortunately,
and
I
it-
gave myself those temporary HP.
Yep. So it latches on to Graham. It also, and when I say it latches on, it's like stuck right on you.
Okay, so lamprey grabs.
Yep. And it is like, kinda, yeah. But the rest of them are still trying to get their bearings. As well as you also hear the other creature, the long, lean creature, as well as seeing its silhouette approaching a little bit closer.
I have 23 HP. I'm good.
Does it have the same like figure as these?
Nope, taller, about human size.
It's not like one of the yolk sectoids.
No, you know what I'm thinking. Like it's not like an alpha. Like what I'm trying to get at is like it doesn't have the same proportions like one of these things, like a wretch. It's an actual different kind of like.
different creature altogether.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Probably an
You're
abomination
not
or something.
sure. You'd have to like take a look and see.
In a book.
But
There's a book for that.
there might be. Otto, you're up.
I will. Can I like? Is this a fence?
Yeah, that's like it's like a 3-foot tall fence.
And
Like they
I can
can
walk
jump
over
over
it.
it, but so can you.
I can walk over this without doing athletics too.
Yeah, like the way Fiffle is, like Graham is a little below, but he's only a few feet below. Fiffle is on top of this like little wooden scaffolding.
Yeah, I'm just saying like I could walk all the way here if I wanted to like that, right?
Yeah, you could walk across like that without too much trouble.
That was here, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will actually go to right here, and I will attack this.
Okay.
Down.
Go ahead.
And I will probably miss because that's the life of Ed. Let's see.
Ooh, ow. Yeah, unfortunately you go to attack, but the scaffolding is not the sturdiest, so you go to attack, you step in it, like a bit of wood sinks in, and you just like goes above it. But you are now within range of the creature to attack. Did you want to do anything else?
Let me see if I can. Let me take a look here. Can I? What is this? Oh, it's dang it! It's an action. I thought it was a bonus. The pain. What about the? Doesn't matter. Can I see the bigger one from here?
You can see a silhouette.
Would I invoke an attack of opportunity if I 100 mark him? The bonus
Attack.
action.
Attack of opportunity. No, you can Hunter's Mark. Without invoking attack of opportunity. The thing to do that would need to have. I think it's called Mage Slayer. So you see the creature enough that you're able to plop the Hunter's Mark upon it.
Okay, and that'll be it then.
Okay. Lucian, you're up.
Lucian would like to age-old firebolt.
Okay.
Actually, wait, hang on. Yep, no, firebolt.
Okay.
No,
Like
that's not it.
I meme
Sorry.
about it, but that's my only option on Kaido really right now too.
Okay. Well, so let's see here. So, yeah, go ahead, roll.
Firebolt, the big guy or these little guys?
I would say let's
Personally,
clear our plate first.
Clear out the little guys because look at what the damage that one did to.
Yeah.
And they have
Yeah.
attack tactics.
Think about if
The
a bunch
longer
of
they're
them
here,
all
the more
attack.
they'll do.
So the second one from the left.
This guy right here.
Yeah, the second guy. Yeah.
Yep, he's the one that's not latched onto Graham.
Yeah. 5.
All right, that hits. Go ahead, roll damage. Okay. A little bit of fire brushes the creature. It screams with pain, but it's still up. Kaido is up.
What is this? What the hell is this supposed to be? Okay, so he can do one, two, 3, 4. I think I can move him up to here. I can't
Okay.
move him to like right here.
All right, and you'd still have access to see all these creatures.
Yep, and
So
I'll
if you-
fireball this one once I.
Okay. This one who is already struck, or the one to the right of it.
Which one was struck?
This one right in the middle.
Yeah, that one. Then it's that one.
All right, go ahead, roll to do firebolt.
How do I do this? Where the hell is it? There it is. How do I do this? Where the hell-
It would be an attack. So from Kaito's character
Used
sheet.
to have it like set up, I think.
Where?
Oh, he might have it on D&D Beyond.
He does. He
Want me to
does.
roll for him? I have one.
Yeah, just roll for me.
Plus my
Yes. He is. It's gonna be at +2. So just roll a D20 and add a 2 to it.
Okay. D20 plus 2?
Yep.
Can
Yep.
we just do a D4 and plus half it? Or can I do
I mean, you strike. You hit the creature,
Yeah, okay. And what's the...
and then roll a D10. Okay. As another fireball just rips into this creature, hits a little more solid, and burning it a little more thoroughly. It's still up.
Let's see, does he have any bonus actions he can do from range? Let's see. I don't think he does.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah, I
we'll
don't
go
see
to
anything.
Graham.
My turn?
Yep. So this creature is currently latched onto your arm.
Alright.
If you wanted to, you could try and pull it off.
I was actually gonna try. Is it preventing me from doing stuff?
No, it just stuck on you.
Okay. I am going to try One sec. Let me double check this one. Okay. I am gonna do another sapping sting cantrip,
Okay.
and it's gonna be on the one that's lampreyed onto me, because if it fails to save, it falls off, and the one adjacent to it.
Okay. Go ahead and well, that's a DC 13, 14 save.
I think 14. My spell save. Yep, 14. Ooh.
Didn't have advantage, but either way, it failed pretty aggressively.
Yep.
So
Go ahead.
yep. Go ahead, roll damage.
I'm gonna fluff this on my end.
Do both of them have to roll to save,
Yes.
or do both of them have to roll? Okay, so we'll have the other guy roll right as well. But also fails. Okay, please roll damage for both of them.
Okay. It's not a lot, but they both fall prone.
Okay.
So each one takes 3 necrotic damage. And with his he holds the end of his hammer or even his hand up to the candle, and it's like, you know how when you put a try to get a tick off you by burning it with the head of a match?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like that,
no,
and
but-
that's what he does to the thing that's biting onto him.
Yeah, the little creature just like squeals and falls off prone. His friend next to him, you see it jump to him as well, and he falls down prone as well. All right. Did Graham wish to do anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna move one step. Ooh, hang on, back.
Okay.
Sorry, my map is being weird. So I think they still have a choke point to get to us, but it'll make it harder for them to get pack tactics on any given one of us.
Okay. They're gonna have. I don't believe they'd be able to make it prone. The attack of opportunity. And just for now, we'll.
Yeah, because they're prone. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
if they. Well, no, I can't say that. I already did the thing.
But either way, let's move back. Fiffle, you're up.
Surrounded by squirmy things. So which of these are prone?
This guy here
Yep.
and the
top
one next to him.
Minesweeper rules, bitch.
Shooting at them with your arrow would be at disadvantage. Attacking them in melee would be at advantage.
Why would I have advantage for melee?
Because they're prone, so it's considered easier to hit them.
Oh, right.
But harder to hit them with like a ranged weapon, weirdly enough.
Well, no, because they present less of a profile.
Yeah, it's like they dived.
Yeah. Or I should say because you're so close. Like, I could understand if you're farther away, but like,
Ah.
you're like 5 feet from them. There's like a 5-foot distance between you and them.
So because these are little creatures, can
Yes.
I can't like move through their space like I can with bigger creatures.
No, not these things. These are small for their purpose of their size.
And nippy.
And very nippy, yes.
Yeah.
I wish to stabitize this one with stabbing.
Okay, so you're gonna kill it with or attack it with the short sword?
Well, kill it is exactly the right word.
Okay. As you move forward, so you please go ahead and attack at advantage with your short sword.
Aha.
You strike true. Go ahead and roll damage. Okay, that will be 3 as the creature in the dim light, its like hide is thicker and more rubbery.
What? Okay. But also, I'm going to bonus action disengage and scamper kind of back here.
Very good. All right, Fiffle scampers away. The creatures are like, what? But Chungus, you're up. You're still in your rage.
Leap up there and smoosh them.
Grab your axe and spin around in a circle in the middle of them and kill them all.
That would be amusing, but
That would
sadly.
be an amazing attack.
The microphone's muted. I've been talking the whole time. Whoops.
Oh,
I was trying to shave my beard. I didn't want you guys to hear this the whole time.
well, thank you.
I'm gonna try to climb up here. Do I need to? Can I use a bonus action to make an athletics check to climb up on top here?
Oh, you don't need to do that. It's more or less like only a couple
like a
feet
little
distance
ramp.
between each
Okay.
of them. So yeah, you're able to do
I
that
get
without
up
too
there.
much trouble.
And I want to attack this guy right here
Okay.
with my greatsword
Okay. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
recklessly because I'm pissed.
You could
Oh,
roll
I don't-
recklessly,
I
but
don't
he's
need
already You don't need to
Oh,
because he's
alright.
prone, so
I'm
he's
not-
already
then
with
I'm not
advantage.
gonna do reckless. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the Chungus has fought enough. He knows he can
Yes,
like.
yes,
Rather conservatively.
yes. Plus 2, 14.
Chungus,
So
you.
I know he's not gonna take all that, but
Well, you cleave through it. This thing was pretty badly hurt from just like the attacks that had been taken.
yeah.
So it is now dead as Chungus just
Dead.
slices it clean in half.
Nice.
Even in dim light, it not taking the full amount of damage, Chungus just cuts right through it. It's
I hate you, scary creatures.
Like a knife
Not
through butter.
cute.
all right. So it is now the or did Chungus want to do anything else or?
I'll end my turn.
Okay. So Wretched's turn. So this one is going to use half his action to stand up. This one's going to jump in. And this one's going to jump in. So we'll start top to bottom. So this guy is going to attack Chungus at advantage.
Okay.
Yep.
He obviously critical hits.
Dealing
11, so
11
6.
cut in half because of the rage, I
Yeah.
believe.
Is it going to be rounded up or down?
I believe it runs down to 5.
Okay, so 5.
And he also latches onto you like a little, like a tick.
My dick.
Okay.
This guy right here is also going to roll at advantage to attack Chungus.
Right. He
Also latching,
hits.
dealing
4
9
damage.
cut in half for 4. Also latching on.
So I'm taking 9 total.
Okay. This one up here is going to attack Otto. Rolling at advantage. 16 hit. I believe because you don't have your shield, your armor class is 16.
Yeah. Wait.
Yep.
Let me double check. Yes.
Okay. So he's going to strike, he's going to bite on, doing 2 piercing damage, but also latching onto Otto. And his friend is also going to attack, also dealing
Jesus.
9.
Uh,
And latching on as well.
Them 23s, man.
And as that happens, Otto, you see, well, I guess all of you see it, out of the fog it is going, that tall, lean creature clambering up onto here, using all of his movement. It is this tall, it is this thin, almost looks like it hasn't eaten in weeks, not months. It's got 5 long, spindly arms that are all just ending in not hands, but these sharp scythe-like blades.
oh, good.
And it just sees you and just goes.
Necromorph.
A bird said that
That's
to me
a
yesterday.
scary noise.
And we will add in my dear friend, the Lost, and he will share initiative with the Wretched.
The Lost.
We're going to have Rich here. I saw him in the...
No, Rich just is still
just remains logged into Roll20 indefinitely.
yeah, I think yeah.
I think that's it, yeah.
He'll play again with us soon, I imagine. So it is Wretched have finished their turn. The Lost has used all of his movement to clamber up. Otto, you're up. You have currently 2 of these things stuck to you, like beagle-sized ticks.
Do I get like if I'm stabbing into them, can I get like an advantage on that? They're on my leg, like on my armor, whatever.
This wouldn't be advantage, especially with not with your weapon, which is like very long and tall.
Is it beyond normal strength to be able to rip them off?
Nope, you could pull them off. Like you can use your action to pull them off.
What do they do if they stay latched onto you?
You're not sure?
Don't know yet. We're trying to make sure that doesn't happen.
I'm pretty sure I hate it, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's maybe not good.
It does seem like a safe bet.
Let's see. Let me see. What is it to like rip them off?
This would be using your action.
No, like what? What am I?
Literally just your
Oh,
action.
yeah,
Like,
athletics. Oh, you don't have to.
You don't have
Can
to.
I get both of them off then?
no, just one, unfortunately. It's basically like the idea is you're grabbing it and just kind of like ripping it off. And while it doesn't, yeah, a creature, including the target, can use its action to detach a wretched. So it doesn't even have to be you. It could be somebody else using their action to pull it off. But the idea behind it is basically you're grabbing it, twisting it, and pulling it off. Like takes about 3 seconds, so that's why it uses like your action to do it. But it doesn't require strength or athletics or anything like that.
Can I throw it somewhere?
This would be more like just twisting it off and dropping it.
While they're attached, do they keep their movement space, or are they like on the same movement, like on the same tile as the?
I will. I'll take this one off.
Okay. So you use your action, you pull it off. It falls onto the ground. They would still occupy their own space. They're big enough for that purpose, but yeah.
And let me see. Du-du.
Otto, if you can move back. I got
I'm
him.
trying. Yeah, I'm trying to see like what I can. I have a bonus action. I'm trying to see if I have anything I can.
Do with it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll move right here. Yeah,
Okay.
right there.
The one you pulled off, he's going to make an. He is going to make a attack of opportunity against you,
Mm-hmm.
hitting.
Hell no, one.
He will do 5 piercing, but he will not latch on.
Okay.
As you move back, this one moves with you,
Well,
as
yeah.
it's still stuck to you.
Is lay on hands like a bonus? Or is
I
that-
believe is an action.
Okay. Okay, that should be it. I think.
Are we worried? Are you guys worried?
No.
No, I'm gonna be on pest control because I can do the double cantrip thing. If you guys don't get to him before I do.
Because I've got a decent move here, but
If you want to do it, I would suggest we still clear these guys as quick as possible, unless you have a major debuff to dole out.
I was thinking. I'm sorry, Ardo. You done with your turn?
Yeah, I'm done with my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Thinking about jumping down there and doing a thunder wave. I could hit 4 of them in one shot potentially.
Ooh.
It creates a 300-meter boom. So, in terms of calling more,
I would say.
I think if we're not worried and we're okay, then let's just keep doing this until we are worried.
Yeah. Okay, I get where you're at.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
All right. So
Keep
let's.
that move in reserve if we really need it.
Yeah. Let's. One is still attached to Chungus.
Two are attached to Chungus. Yep.
I'm
it
going to
will-
use my action to remove one, so no worries.
Those 2 right there.
But I try to shoot one off. Would I be at disadvantage because it's like him?
No, you would be able to strike without being a disadvantage.
You're a professional.
All right.
You're a
Let's
sniper.
shoot one of these guys attached to Chungus.
All right, this was the one who had been previously injured. You had seen Graham hurt him, and then this is the second one attached to Chungus as well.
All right. Jacques is gonna concentrate a little bit harder this time. Firebolt.
Okay. Sadly, it misses. As Chungus is kind of like swinging around, these things are like swinging with him, and the firebolt goes wide. Doesn't manage to strike.
Fuck.
Does Lucien wish to do anything else?
No, that's all. Fail in his shamed fail. He just like kind of sinks back down.
It's all right, buddy.
You'll get him next time. Kaido, you're up.
I'll move him next to Otto right here, and then I'll attack the one that's like latched onto my leg.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack with the greatsword. And I believe he would simply be.
What is the great sword? Because he doesn't have it. Actually.
It'd be a +5 to hit.
D20
He,
plus
he should actually have it on his character sheet.
He does, but not the actual. No. Oh, I see it. Way up there. Oh, he's got every single item inventory. Holy crap! Good lord, he has a lot of shit.
He is organized.
Yes. Okay. 14. It's weird. That can't be right. Hold on 1 second. One second. I just want to check something quickly. Class 15. Huh. Okay. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Double check that. Okay. Wait, what's that?
Does he get 2 attacks a round? I don't know.
Oh, fuck.
He did get.
You get the
what
action
did he get?
surge.
There was something else he
Change
picked
that.
up.
Action
Happy
surge, yeah, but
about.
that's once every short rest.
Yeah, I see that. I see the charges on that. I don't want to use that on this.
I'll have to make sure I alter that. That was weird. Oh, I see where I'm wrong.
Oh, no.
Nope, never mind. You're
Virtual
fine.
reality?
No, I just made a slight miscalculation, but it's all right.
Ooh. Nice. Nice SpaghettiOs.
Do you have for bonus actions?
Bonus action as a
I know he has
fighter.
action surge, but I don't want to use that. I'm just like looking for his stuff right now.
I think he can also, not that he needs to, but I believe he can second wind to regenerate health.
Yeah, I don't see anything offensive I can do right now.
Okay. All right. So I don't think there's anything else to do. We'll go to Fiffle if that's.
Yeah.
Okay, Fiffle, you're up. You have seen this great sword like chop into this creature here, but it's still latched on to Otto. You've seen the scythe-armed creature climb up.
Yeah. So I want to help my friends who have horrible death lampreys attached to their arms and shit, but this horrible scythe creature hasn't taken a turn yet, so I think I can try and assassinate his ass.
Good shot.
Okay.
Shot.
So I think I'm going to try and do that.
Okay.
So
So you'd have an advantage because he hasn't technically gone yet for the purpose of being on the initiative tracker.
Yes.
this one, I am not hidden, so we won't get sneak attack on this one if I hit it. Correct?
You would because you'd be attacking at advantage.
Oh wait, no. Like the sneak attack is more about if you're hidden, yes, but if the thing is, so is it count as being in combat? Yeah, I guess is the question.
It's in combat because as it's climbed on, it has joined the initiative tracker.
So if it's in combat enough to be distracted, then I'll get the sneak attack too if I hit it. Okay.
Yeah, like you just sneak attack. You just need to have advantage. That will give you sneak attack.
Does it?
I believe so. Let me double check
If you have
quickly.
advantage, you automatically. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Good.
I
It's
suspected
kind
this.
of weird how these things interact.
Yeah, it's because like different rogue subclasses get different ways to deal sneak attack damage.
Alrighty. Well, let's see if we can hit.
16 hits.
Alright. So that's gonna be a little auto crit for your ass.
All right, so
Rolls and 2.
Nice.
okay, so 18 plus 23. Your arrow strikes into him. You would thought it would sink deeper inside, but it does get a good strike. But it only it seems to, while it's in this dim light, similar to these creatures, not deal as much damage. So that was
People
18,
yells,
20,
set that shit on fire, and then hides behind this pile of garbage.
23, which will be cut in half to 11, which is still not bad, all things considered.
Bonus action. Oops. I always forget to turn the damn thing off. You can, I guess, take the 10 there if you want.
Okay. Fiffle does his best to hide among these like bags.
Yes.
Graham, you're up.
All right. Let's see. You get Does somebody else, if they were attacking one that's lamped onto somebody, do they get advantage?
No.
Okay. I'm just looking at my options here. I am gonna do a chill touch
Okay.
on. Hang on. I'll have to roll. I think. Yeah, I'll have to roll attack rolls. But
Okay.
here you go.
Skeletal hand.
Because it's a necromancy cantrip, I can hit 2 things at a time.
You think with chill touch, you'd actually have to touch them?
No, it's a ranged thing where you
Yeah.
goose them with a skeletal hand.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny because like it's you mix up like touch and touch attack, but yeah, go ahead and make a
ranged spell attack.
Yep.
Okay. Where'd my sheet go?
And so you're attacking this guy and this guy?
I'm going to attack. Have any of them been injured before?
This one here is injured, and this one here is injured.
Okay, they gotta be adjacent. I'm gonna do this one here and this one here.
Alright.
So the bottom 2. Alright, but attack rolls, spell attack, +6.
Alright.
First one.
So that misses.
Okay.
That hits.
Okay.
So that was. We'll put the 15 for this fella here. Go ahead and.
Yeah.
We'll roll damage.
And it is the 1d8. Let's see if that works.
7 necrotic. And this ghostly frost-covered skeletal hand reaches up from the ground, grabs this creature, rips it off auto, and just strangles it dead.
Nice. I'm meeting some of the locals. They're not all unfriendly.
Otto, you are shocked to see that this creature that had latched onto like your leg, upper thigh area, has just gotten pulled off and just like this ghostly hand like crushing its neck. But it is no longer attached to you. Does Graham wish to do anything else?
I'm gonna move down here, around this way. This one's still biting onto him, right?
It is this one and this one who are biting onto Chungus.
Okay, so I'm gonna reposition over here, because that will make sure no more... Either this one has to move up and block this from getting to Chungus, or they can't get another person lampreying on somebody who's already been bit.
I have a question, Ian.
Yes.
This one is this latched onto Chungus?
Yes.
Could I hit it from like? I'm just saying because with a pole arm.
Yeah, you'd be able to like reach up and like stab down at it like above Chungus.
Yeah, okay, I was just wondering since I do have the +5. I keep forgetting about that now.
Yep. Chungus, it is your turn. These little creatures are stuck onto you.
Yep, I'm gonna pull one of them off of me. Sorry, I'm in the bathroom just hemorrhaging shit out of my ass right now.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Somebody's gonna have to roll for me if that's okay.
That's...
But yes, I'm. Oh, I don't need to roll. I'm gonna use my action to rip one of the lampreys off of me.
The hurt or the full, the one that's not hurt?
The hurt one.
Okay, you rip it off. It falls down, like little pinpricks of blood on your arm as it like gets pulled off.
Okay.
Did you
Is that
wish
a
to?
full action?
It is to use your action, yes.
I can't really see where I am right now, but that'll be off for right now.
Okay, so you're finished with your turn?
Yep.
Okay. On to the wretched. So we'll start with the one who's stuck to Chungus. It is going to bite in as it is stuck on, and Chungus, you feel like this cold, deadly sensation like piercing through you. It is going to just for the damage calculation, it is gonna automatically deal 9 necrotic damage.
Ow.
Which is cut in half to 4.
Well.
And then we'll have this living one.
That kind of hurts.
gonna. Well, it's actually.
I can
Yeah.
feel Satan embrace me.
It's gonna attack Graham. It's gonna be able to attack with advantage because it's next to its friend.
Okay. Ooh, well,
20.
it hits either way.
Yeah. Dealing 7 piercing, and it's gonna lamprey onto you.
Yep. Okay.
That is it for the Wretched's turn. It is now the Lost. This creature, it opens up its arms, and it is going to run to grapple on to.
Oh boy.
It's gonna run to. Yeah, it's gonna run. 1 second, I gotta do something quickly. It is going to run, and it's gonna grapple onto Chungus.
Woof.
Because it wants to.
It wants a hug.
I was hoping it
Oh
would
my
go
God.
for the person most lampreyed so we could focus on taking care of them. So.
There we are.
Yay.
Okay, so let's see what it wants to do. Of course. It's going to try and embrace Chungus,
Mwah.
hitting. So I'll roll for Chungus. He's going to have to attempt to make an athletics check to avoid being grappled by this creature.
Yes, please roll for me.
So athletics.
Minor grapple button.
Unfortunately, it is not high enough to do that.
Oh no.
So it is going.
I failed my athletics check.
Yeah.
With a 12 and an 11.
Jesus Christ.
So it just and it's going to deal.
Now Edward's just retained.
Holy shit. Thank
Now,
God
let me
that's
roll-
bad.
Let me roll that 68, please. Hold on 1 second. Oh my God, how did it? Oh yeah, hold on.
23 piercing just for grabbing.
Oh, it takes 27 damage per turn.
1 second. Tars. It's a. That the damage calculation is weird. Actually, is it
Okay.
40,
Give
10?
me a bit of a fright there, hombre.
I mean, I
Uh,
think it's going to be frightening no matter what.
I'm sorry, yes. So it's going to do 40, 10 plus 3 piercing damage, cut in half. So it's going to be 11. And then it's also going to do. Until the grapple ends, Chungus is frightened. And Chungus is going to take 27 psychic damage at the end of his turn.
Ooh.
What?
If the thing's still, I can prevent that though, right?
If
Break
you're.
the grapple.
Yeah, if you're able to get out of the grapple before the end of your turn, then you will not take the psychic damage.
Okay.
Well, we'll see if we can help
as
you
it
with that.
stands, I took 11. All right, so I'm currently at 8 remaining hit points right now.
Oh dear. Your head's gonna explode if we don't get that thing off.
I mean, I should be able to win in a grapple, you know?
This
It'll
is
be
like
a it's a DC 14 to athletics or acrobatics your way out of it.
It's like freaking undead Chungus versus living Chungus.
Oh god.
Right now-
Chungus.
Right now it's Otto's turn. Otto, you are within 5 feet of literally everything.
What's damage? I know this is damaged.
That is damaged.
Is this damaged?
No.
And that's not damaged.
It's the only thing that's damaged is this one guy right here.
I will attack it.
Okay. Oh, and I'm sorry, I should mention this green dot's the hunter's mark.
Yeah, I figured that was the hunter's mark. I will attack it with my damn button.
Okay.
Uh,
That hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
Yeah.
and I forgot what it's like to roll damage.
That'll deal 3. It is still hanging on to Chungus by just the barest, like.
I'll divine
It-
smite it.
Okay, go ahead and roll Divine Smite.
Get
What is that, like a D?
It's a 2d8, I want to say.
Okay. 2D.
Let me double check that quickly, but I'm pretty sure that is a Divine Smite.
I think you're right.
I mean, that's casted at level 1 as well. You can cast,
Yeah.
you can upcast it.
Two
Divine
extremes.
Smite.
Dude,
Yeah,
we're
2d8,
rolling
yep.
shit, and they're rolling great.
Well, either way, you chop and like you cut the majority of its body off, and the head stays on. But then your Divine Smite, the power radiates through and disintegrates the head.
Just incinerates the whole ass.
Fuck yeah.
Chungus is now one more. He's free of that one, although he's still grabbed by 2 others.
And I think that takes my bonus action too. So.
No.
No, it doesn't.
Divine Smite is a free act. It's just part of the attack action.
Okay, it's just a bonus action. So, for Channel Divinity, is it just 1 per level, or like one? I have
One
right
per
now.
long rest.
Yeah.
Yes.
When do I get a second one? That's like further down.
It's a little later, yeah.
Okay.
I can't actually remember what it is for the paladin. When you get the second, when you get it again, if you even do.
Well, I think it's like 7 then, or 8, something like that. Bonus action.
Well, I know what time it is next.
Okay, that's it. Then I don't really have anything.
Okay. Lucian, you're up.
Oh Jesus. Oh jeez, Rick.
If you, well, I'm debating what I want to do with Kaido. I think I know what I want to do, but I think I'm gonna use a chromatic orb before he does.
You used it once.
Oh, okay. He's popped his own cherry. He won't be super mad then.
Okay.
Does nobody do phrasing anymore?
But
That wall.
yeah, Lucian, you are overlooking 2 remaining of these like lamprey creatures, and this one creature who is grappled onto Chungus, and is digging its scythe arms into his back.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was trying to think if I could use suggestion, but it needs to be able to understand me for it to work.
I don't think you can suggest anything on these things.
This thing.
All they know is he's hungry, and they like biting.
All right. Just gonna focus a little harder this time.
Okay, which one were you attacking?
Sorry. Let's attack the. Is Chungus still has 2 of these things on him, or
Nope,
just
he got one of them burned off by Otto.
this other
Grapple
lamprey that's on him is still on him?
Yeah, he's still got the lamprey on him, and the other creature's grappling him.
All right. I mean, the lamprey did like almost as much damage to be able to kill him too. And
Fortunately, his
I'm gonna do
rage.
the lamprey.
Rage
The lamprey that's on.
be up later.
You're gonna hit the lamprey? Okay. So that does hit. So go ahead, roll damage. All right. This firebolt strikes directly into the creature. It screeches. It is barely holding on. As you see, like this cooked hole in the center that like black liquid is like leaking out of, but it is still like holding on.
Whoa.
All right.
So did Lucian? Do you wish to do anything else?
No, that's it. That's all I got.
It will now be Kaido's turn.
Move Kaido here, and I'll attack the one that's almost dead.
Okay, go over there. Go ahead and roll to attack. Are you using Greatsword?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's close enough that I'll just hold off on the orb for now.
sure. That misses, unfortunately.
Aw.
God, Jesus. Does he have any
Uh,
bonus action? I don't think he does have. No.
I don't think so. Nothing that would assist him right now.
Okay.
Fifthel, you're up.
I feel like Fiffle should keep pecking away at that big
Oh,
nasty.
Jeremy?
Yeah, I want to shoot the horror beast.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack. You would be able to get sneak attack damage from this because he's within 5 feet of an ally of yours.
Regular attack.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 10 piercing and 13 total. Cut in half to 6.
Just gotta get a torch going over there.
Seriously.
Bean, was this thing undead?
No, you do not get undead vibes from it.
Good. Okay.
Alright, so let's see here. That does 6. Okay. As Fiffle, your arrow strikes into it, it doesn't want to give up on Chungus, and it tightens onto him. And it's going to do 4d8 psychic damage.
What? What?
Dead.
What?
That's down to 9.
That's illegal.
No,
Psychic
Chungus
damage
is...
doesn't get resisted.
Yeah. Chungus isn't dead, but I believe he is unconscious.
Well, I know what I'm doing with my turn now.
Oh, doesn't he have the 1 HP thing?
Oh, you are correct. Chungus looks like he's like eyes roll in the back of his head, and then he just shakes it off, and he's back in business.
Let's go.
This is
Slightly.
not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife.
Piffle, horrified, moves over here and tries to hide behind this pile of trash.
Okay, go ahead, roll stealth. Okay.
Okay. Good stealth rolls.
All right. Let's see here. Graham, you're up.
All right. I
have-
should probably try to heal Chungus up, huh?
Might be useful.
And it's not a question. The problem is, like, I don't think unless I roll really high on the heal, it'll be enough to keep him from dropping.
I'm
It
gonna
might
lay
be
on
enough to keep
him,
him
so
from dying horribly to insta death, but
I believe Chungus has tons of hit points, though, but yeah.
Even the lamprey at this point will 1 damage be able to knock him unconscious.
yeah, I think you're right. I think I better prioritize getting rid of them. And the one on him is still just barely holding on.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me double check, but I don't think I have any particularly glorious options, but I have a few.
Okay.
I was thinking if you can get those off of him, I'm just gonna heal him.
Yeah. That won't work. I'm gonna assume that wouldn't work. I could try it. No, it wouldn't. Alright, just the best thing to do, I think, is... Was the other, mini one in good shape, or was it damaged?
The one on you, it is, as far as you can tell, undamaged.
Okay, then I'm going to do, once again, the sapping sting trick on both of them.
Okay. Roll for the one that is already injured. Fails. I'll roll for the one attached to you. Fails.
Yes. Okay,
Go
so
ahead,
both
please
of
roll
them
damage.
fall off, and both of them take a d4 of necrotic damage.
Yep. Go ahead and roll them both. 4 damage. Nice.
Hooray.
So the one that Lucian had burned with a firebolt is like the singing just strikes in, and it just kind of bloats and falls off, and then kind of deflates as like black liquid just pours out of the hole. It is badly dead.
You say deflate, and the first thing I think is a balloon just deflating.
Yep.
Mhm. The one that was attached to you also falls off.
Yep. And now that it's prone and can't reaction attack me, I'm going to step up to take the side up against this motherfucker.
Okay.
And or should I leave that space free for somebody else to get in there and save him before he gets his brain turned?
Well, I'm gonna lay on hands him, so.
okay.
And then I think I can move here. I can't tell. Ian.
You would be able to balance on here, yes. Like
How many turns have we got
I
before?
can also move here too. So.
I should double strike him now.
You got 1, 2, 3 if you count Chungus. It's 2 enemy turns before I can move or do anything.
How many actions have we got before? Hang on, let me reopen the turn order. Before. Oh, we've got nothing, huh? So he's about to get pulverized.
Chungus is going to have
going
to
down.
do one of two things. He's going to have to either like attack, but he is frightened, or he is going to have to
We're gonna-
attempt to get out.
I could have helped with the frightened, but I can't now. Damn. Well, I guess if getting up
Back to
him-
roll my own athletics roll.
Okay.
All right, I'll just stay where I am. Sorry.
Okay. All right, Chungus, you're up. Now you are frightened, so you're gonna be taking. You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
So my athletics roll will be at disadvantage.
Yes, that's correct.
doesn't
I-
his does it count?
I
Is it
mean,
just
here's
like
the thing,
straight?
guys. I'm not gonna die if I take 27 psychic damage.
Okay.
I'm raged, so I will go to 0, and then I will go back to like 1 HP.
You already did that.
No, yeah, we just spent that.
Yeah, apparently my
Oh.
attacking thing caused it to go ahead and do the damage to you, regardless.
Okay.
But it didn't dislodge it though, right?
No.
Not good.
All right. Well, I mean, I basically just have my one chance to evade death.
Yeah.
And I will roll my athletics roll now at disadvantage.
Okay.
Good luck, buddy.
And
I
Chungus,
succeeded.
you are able to just burst your way through. Maybe it's the fright upping your adrenaline, but you're able to burst your way out of it. And now that it's no longer grabbed onto, you're not frightened.
Thanks.
I'm pissed.
Felt incredibly
She's mad.
Yeah.
Okay. Chungus, did you wish to do anything else?
Run, boy.
Is my rage close to ending, or
No. I believe you can rage for a full minute, correct?
yeah, and I have a second rage for when that expires. So
It's only been like 3 or 4 rounds, so you have plenty of time.
Okay. And that took my whole entire action, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put myself at risk of an attack of opportunity, so that's fine. I'm done. I live on with 1 HP.
Alright. We'll head to the Wretched. He is going to just automatically deal damage to
No,
Graham.
wait.
He
No,
is.
he got dislodged.
Oh, you were right. I'm sorry, you were correct.
Dislodged, baby.
He is going to stand up and attack. He's going to attack Kaido with a 15. Actually, he's going to do it with a disadvantage because he is no longer. Nobody's near.
Well, he's
Oh,
not
they only
gonna-
get
Nobody's
advantage.
near him.
no,
So
he's
they're
not gonna hit
either
him.
always disadvantage or always advantage, huh?
Advantage or disadvantage?
That's cool. I like that.
Yes.
It's looking around. None of its friends are next to Kaido or anybody else, so it like goes to attack and Kaido just kicks it away.
Is it safe?
It's like those meme things where they see
It's a
they
secret.
accidentally kick the cat. That's what
Uh,
Kyle
You kick me, L?
did.
You use body like the football?
Oh, jail for mother. Jail 1,000
Yeah.
years.
All right. The Lost here is going to step forward. He's not moving out, so he's not going to invoke attack of opportunity. He is going to make a strike at Kaito with one of its arm spikes. Missing. He's going to make an attack at Graham with his other arm spike.
That's interesting.
Also missing.
Ooh.
Apparently getting, like, it doesn't like when Chungus busts free, and it, like, did its best, but it just wasn't good enough.
Good.
And Otto, you're up.
I'll lay on hands, Chungus.
Okay.
So riddle me this, Ian. I guess this is actually a relatively important question. Is my Defy Death once per long rest or once per rage?
I believe it is once per long rest because it is a half-orc specific ability.
Oh, it's not. Okay, it's not barbarian specific. Got it.
No,
It's a
no.
rage
It's just
ability,
why
barbarian.
barb orcs make it, or orcs make good barbs.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I will
Races.
lay on hands, Chungus for 10 HP. So he's at, what, 11?
Yep. Chungus
And I-
regains 10. Yeah.
I
long rest.
adjusted on my page here.
And
Okay.
I will channel divinity the dude for vow of enmity.
Okay, let's take a look here. Bonus action, you can utter. You gain advantage on attack rolls against a creature for 1 minute until it drops to 0 hit points or falls unconscious. That's not actually a spell with concentration, so it is. It's been Christmased.
Yep. That's funny. That's my
Ding ding
turn.
ding 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 ding. Ah!
Lucian, you're up.
Alright, let's keep it simple. Keep it moving. We're gonna firebolt. A little lamprey.
Okay. It hits. Roll damage. It cooks. It catches a little bit on fire, and like you see the smoke and steam rising from it, but it's still working, operational.
It's still working.
Kaito, you are up. Or, I guess
Uh,
Ed in this case.
Can I will chromatic orb, action surge, and chromatic orb.
Yeah, that would work. Yep, you can do that.
Whoa.
I was trying to
You're
remember
done
the
with this motherfucker.
I was trying to remember the specifics for. I believe a chromatic orb is a range attack action, correct?
I don't know.
You choose.
Nope.
Yeah,
Well,
range.
It is a range attack spell.
Okay.
Because it is next to you, it is going to be able to. It's going to be at disadvantage.
If I walk away since he attacked, does he invoke attack of opportunity?
He would. He
Is
would,
he-
yes.
What? Let me see here.
I was gonna say, is he able to do the grab if on an opportunity attack, or is that a special thing?
You're not sure.
Crap.
Would if he chooses light for the chromatic orb be enough to offset that dim light disadvantage?
No, it wouldn't create light. It would create it for like a brief moment, but not enough to like.
Actually, then I should probably just attack and then action surge attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll do that instead. So I'll just do 2 attacks.
Against which creature?
The boss.
Okay.
We'll just do that right now.
Nice. Please go ahead, roll damage for that 25. So that's 15 cut in half is 7. Also hits. Go ahead and roll damage on that bad boy. Wow. Okay, so I'll just add and then do the whole damage calculation in one go. So that was 15 plus 13 is 28. Cut in half is 14. Putting him to. Let me just do the math here. Yeah. Okay. As you just strike into there. Still resists a pretty decent amount, but it is definitely taking damage from Kaito's like rapid double attack. Did Kaito wish to do anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay. Let me check something. Okay, so Fiffle, you're up. Just make sure I'm doing that right.
Still a lamprey and a hell beast, huh?
Yep. One rather damaged lamprey and a hell beast that is holding on. That has been able to just shrug off a lot of the damage being thrown at it.
Oh, he's trying.
Should have some kind of fire arrows or something.
It's us people without magic right now are at a very strong disadvantage.
I'm actually surprised nobody's actually tried to light up the area.
I
Oh,
was gonna
considering
with
all of our fire starting, yes.
Yeah, I've
which
been looking
which
on
most of the time is without any purpose at all.
Unfortunately, I don't have light handy.
Black can go away to set a fire. Piffle will shoot his bow again. And I mean, there's like specific mechanics for like flaming arrows and shit, right? I can't just like be like I stick an arrow in some fire. And
What are
it's
these
on
things,
fire
by the
now.
way?
I think they're supposed to be fire, but I'm just gonna call them hay because this area is not lit up.
Okay.
It's the best map I could find. Like, it's weirdly hard to find Shadowfell maps.
No, it's fine. I was just kind of wondering because it did look like fire. I was like, what?
It kind of looks like it, yeah. I mean, specifically, this map is based off of Bloodborne.
I kind of had that feeling.
I guess. I'm gonna keep. So it's no longer grappling Junkus.
Nope.
The thing, right? So I'm gonna shoot at it again.
That's
With
how it's
shooting.
With shooting. Unfortunately, the arrow goes wide and just travels over its head.
Playing Blink 182 songs. It's in over its head.
Piffle curses quietly to himself and tries to hide himself again.
Okay. Go ahead. Very sneaky now.
Okay, great.
Sneaky like.
All right, Graham, you're up.
All right. I am going to. This last one was dead, right?
Nope, it's still up barely, but it definitely looks pretty rough.
Okay.
Up on its base.
I was thinking about that, but I think the better move would be to cast Inflict Wounds on the big motherfucker, because it ain't going to resist that.
Okay.
So that is I believe, a spell touch attack,
Yep.
melee touch attack. Let me grab it. This guy.
Okay, so inflict wounds. Okay. That hits.
Nice.
Please roll damage.
And casting at level 1. Hell yeah, motherfucker!
As
Nice.
yeah, that's
The wounds.
damn, Daniel. It's pretty high. Wow, that was high. All right.
Still halved.
You just grab it, and just this black smoke goes into the open wounds, and it shrieks. Yep. And it is, it's definitely looking like it's not holding on very well.
Yeah, it ain't so great when you get it, huh? But I am the hot plate of learning, Ian.
The necrotic plate of learning. Graham, did you wish to do anything else?
I will. Is this one up or is it prone?
It stood up, using half its movement to do so, but...
Okay, I wouldn't be able to move through anyway, so I'll hold where I am.
Okay. Chuggus, you're up. You have 11 hit points. You are infuriated. Graham has just necrotically cooked this creature.
Oh, he did get healed?
What would you like to do, Mike, to kill this monstrosity in front of you?
Might be
Usually on
muted
hands,
or pooping. Wait, is Mike on the
right
call?
here.
Mike's on the call, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
there.
I'm back.
Sorry, I'm blind.
You know, the old hacky slashy, chop it in half with the
Yo,
great
up and
sword
under.
type of thing.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attackatize it.
I'm gonna miss.
You could attack with reckless if you so desire, but
Yeah, I'll just do that because.
Yeah, we might as well try to burn
I'm
this
not getting
motherfucker
attacked
out.
back, I don't think, and I'm pretty pissed off. So. What the fuck is my thing's not working? I'm having a problem here. Hang on.
okay, that hits. Please roll damage. 10 slashing plus 2 extra rage damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Thus.
For cut in half to 6. So, yeah, you blade bites in, but this thing is still holding on, barely. This wretched
Still
is
clinging to dear life.
yeah. This wretched is going to attack Kaito, striking, dealing 13 piercing damage, and latching on.
Okay.
The Lost is going to attempt to embrace. Yeah, with the Vow of Anonymity on it, it is going to attempt to embrace Otto.
Uh-oh.
Don't embrace Otto.
So first, it's gonna try to actually attack to embrace. So let's see if it
No.
gets.
Luck, buddy. Don't crit.
And it misses. It stumbles from as it goes to embrace Otto, and at which point Chungus's sword strikes it in the stomach, and it kind of steps back, like losing its balance almost, and is unable to actually like hit.
Noise.
Delicious
Thinking the
innards spill outside.
I was thinking the same thing, man. It was like, great, don't crit.
Otto, you're up. You this creature.
I will attack him.
Okay.
I'll attack him because I'm really mad.
So you have advantage, so please go ahead and attack with advantage, and then... Unfortunately, that misses. Um, it stumbling backwards has also kind of thrown your aim off a bit. But
That's it. I got nothing
okay.
else.
Lucian, you're up.
Lucian is pissed that he's been doing so little. He's like really cursing himself, but so he kind of like really focuses again, starts getting the Kamehameha.
All right.
It's like pulsating with concentration.
All right. Go ahead. Which one are we attacking?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go for the big boy this time.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll damage. That fella. All right. You get a nice strike on him, but he's still standing. Let's see here. Did you wish to do anything else?
Shake his cat paw at him. Don't worry, Morrow. I'm having a bad day too.
Just hiss and just like.
My offensive abilities are really lacking. Next level up, I definitely need to consider something.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm
Like,
gonna be much
once-
stronger next level as
Like
well.
once my attack hit die goes to my charisma.
These
it'll be
cucks over
better.
here.
It would've hit.
I don't want to see this thing's wife.
They have an open relationship, and this thing
I
is
like
not
your
the boy.
way.
All right. We'll go with Kaito now. He's latched on with this lamprey creature, the wretched.
It's not good.
I'll actually attack the big guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That hits. Please roll damage. Wow. So it'll be 4. Yeah, this thing is definitely like all these attacks being laid on top of it are really damaging it. It looks like blood, like black thick blood, is pouring out of its open wounds.
Well, good, you're a dick.
Not. It's not looking like it's having a good day.
Your diary.
Dear diary, I just wanted friends, and it was so mean.
Nobody wants to hug
Oh,
me.
that's first. Some guys were bullying me at work.
This thing's just doing its job.
They don't know that it's just my job to oversee these lampreys. I'm their shepherd.
Sir, I
Sometimes
don't
they
make
get out of
rules.
hand.
Oh my god, you're just
The
the
shit.
wolf to this thing, aren't you?
He's the chaperone at like the field trip.
He's gonna have to go back to the parents and tell them why their kids are dead. Fiffle, you're up. You can.
I'm never gonna teach in this jurisdiction again.
I'll just try and shoot the lamprey thing because it refuses to die.
Okay, it is stuckatized to Kaito, although.
It offends me. Get off Kaito, you little shit.
Okay.
Ah,
It hits, please roll damage.
we'll roll damage. And then we'll roll snack attack.
Okay, and all that together, the arrow sinks into its eye, striking the brain, and it falls dead off of
It
Kaito.
explodes. Jizz.
You
Yeah,
what,
like-
you know what it said when it died? It just went ah.
It just like rips through. Yeah, the arrow rips through, and the thing just like kind of splits apart from the other damage it had suffered.
You're good.
Fiffle, do you so desire to do anything else?
Oh, I mean, I'll like hide again over
Okay.
here.
I like trains. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
just in case this thing decides to like peel off and come straight for Piffle. He's gonna hide
Well.
again.
Fiffle is very well hidden.
Death throws.
It's Graham, who unfortunately has left.
It thinks that Piffle is the fence.
I don't know if I can yell Graham loud enough to summon Matt back. I might be pooping.
He's probably got headphones anyway, so I don't remember exactly, so maybe he doesn't.
I did just take my turn, and this looks like the endish of combat, so I too will take the time to poop. Excuse me.
I've
Okay.
already pooped numerous times during this call.
No.
I'll just do Graham. He's gonna attempt to attack with his warhammer. Fuck. How do I do this? With his, she is a little strange.
Of course it's strange. He works at Stanley, just like we do.
All right, screw it. Warhammer. He's gonna attack with a +4, so I'll just roll a d20 +4. Or I'm sorry, no, +6.
6? What the hell? What is it based off of?
He has 4 in his strength and a +2 from his proficiency.
Oh yeah.
So
Strong.
d20
Strong.
+6. Well, he misses.
Yeah.
Warhammer goes wide. But Chungus, you're up.
Is there any enemies left?
Just the one guy right in front of you.
Just Christmas. Just the Christmas.
Oh, this guy's still alive?
He's the only one.
Which is the only one left.
Alright, I'm gonna try to chop at him again with my greatsword.
Dude's
Okay,
got,
go ahead.
Dude must have like 100 HP.
Recklessly.
Yep. That hits. Please roll damage.
15.
All right. 15 cut in
Half,
half.
so 7.
And Chungus, how do you want to do this?
This is the humanoid looking one, right?
Yep.
Bear hugger.
So basically, I'm just gonna bring the great sword down, and it's gonna go in through his shoulder and just like cut all the way down into his like abdomen, and he just kind of like falls apart from side to side.
Just splits in half, and just black ichor just spills out of it.
Yes.
And with that, we fall out of combat time.
Oof.
That was
And
brutal.
it was.
Fucking brutal.
The problem was he was resistant as long as he was in dark or dim. So
I mean,
he
also just their
How mu-
DPS was pretty.
how many
Their
HP
damage.
how
was
much
pretty
You
damage
good.
did we
rolled
do to him?
really bad, and they rolled really good.
Yes,
for a
yes, that's
while.
true. That's true.
Honestly, that seemed more manageable than the ghost encounter. Though.
Yeah, well,
Really?
we're starting to get to the level, like, our resource options are enough that we're not going to get, like, even if we have a run of bad luck, we're not going to get completely obliterated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rami has 12 HP. I guess you can take a sheet away from me.
Okay.
Unless
we'll leave it for right now, just in case. So you have fought long and hard. Well, actually, this fight lasted like 40 seconds.
But they were very intense 40 seconds.
Yeah.
40 in-game seconds is 2 hours IRL seconds.
Yep. Give or take. As Chungus finishes splitting this creature near in half, he falls, and it is just the sound of your ragged breathing, the only thing you can hear in the area.
Yes, of course.
Aaron, all right? Do we need to heal up before whatever?
I mean, I'm sitting at 11 HP right now, but I think a short rest will do it for me. You know.
Yeah, let's go find some place to short rest.
Okay.
I wanna just see if I can harvest any body parts or anything.
Go ahead and roll. This would be a survival to attempt to
can I-
extract.
Can I
We'll
guide
harvest
some?
body parts.
Yeah, if you wish to get assistance from Auto, you could roll with advantage.
Absolutely.
I can
good
guide him
looks.
too, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Double whammy.
We'll roll that again for
Me
your
with
advantage.
Oh, for advantage, yeah.
Yes.
Yep, because Auto is assisting you.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah. So from
20.
which one were you harvesting?
The lost.
Okay. Yep, you're able to slice off cleanly one of his long scythe-like things. It goes about 2 feet long.
Awesome. Could I also use one of the test tubes that I got from Zaffelers to kind of scoop some of the blood into it?
Yeah, and you're able to just fill up one of these test tubes with this thick black ichor. It's like oily in terms of like how thick it is. But you have success. It doesn't take long to like do this. Like you have swords and things to chop it apart, as well as plenty of access to blood at this time. So this takes about a minute to do.
Awesome.
It was already chopped up too.
Plenty of access.
That's true.
But you are currently still in that raised platform area with the fog under below. So, what would you? Does anybody wish to do anything else?
Is there any was it carrying anything?
Nope. It was.
It was just straight up.
Its
like,
weapons are part of its anatomy.
It was just
Yeah.
straight up monstrosity, right? Look,
Yeah.
I mean, like any of its previous victims or something. Like,
No, it's like completely like naked. Not that it has any like genitals or anything like that. It's
Okay.
just
It's
this.
totally asexual as well.
Yeah, it's
okay.
So imagining this
Like a
scythe
Barbie
like,
doll.
like Scyther's arm, like the Pokemon. Is that accurate?
I was
Yep.
picturing a necromorph.
yeah, like a necromorph would be very close. Scyther would also be somewhat closer.
I don't know what a necromorph is, but I can definitely
neither.
imagine Scyther.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Oh.
Everyone?
Oh, just look up necromorph.
The gang finds out what a
what
necromorph
in the
looks
fuck?
like.
Got it. Okay.
We want to promptly get the hell out of here.
Yeah, let's just do a quick
I
rest
reckon
and
that's
get
the
the F
smartest
out.
thing I've heard in a minute.
Okay. So you want to take a short rest?
Yeah.
Are you short resting right here? And the
Is there any place nearby that looks shelterable or no?
there's definitely like houses around.
But there were things I think in some of them, right?
We thought there was, but it turned out to be the coat rack.
Oh, right.
Scared
But
off. by the
there
coat
also
rack.
might be. I
Oh,
mean, I
what's
don't know.
RDC?
Yeah, I guess quick look around and listen to see if we've got a moment. We probably want to get some distance from where the source of the noise all was.
Yeah, I'm sure other stuff is probably gonna be coming here to investigate.
Yeah.
Okay. So you travel like 10 minutes to get away from the area, following this like kind of road that twists a little bit, but is definitely straighter than the ones you've been going down. And actually looks somewhat familiar to you, having traveled down this very same road in the actual city of Axfall, as opposed to its Shadowfell mirror.
God damn.
But getting about. You arrive at a house that looks somewhat like the little cabin that you had fought the were-rats in.
Hey. Hey, let's look inside it real quick.
For Shadowfell were rats.
Well, you know how everything looks like kind of a funhouse-ified Nightmare Before Christmas version of the real world? We can find out, like, if there's, like, a shitload more tunnels that we gotta worry about real fast. Then again, we might want to rest.
I mean, we can rest.
Yeah, I definitely need a short rest.
Okay. Short rest would take an hour.
Do we want to rest in the place, if it seems clear?
I'm assuming that's.
Because I think
definitely.
we could get some insight on what we're looking at in the real world if we can scout out in here before we leave.
Absolutely.
So, do you want to head into the cabin?
Yeah, I
Let's
guess.
do a check from the outside, like listen, investigate, all that shit.
Okay. Yeah. Who wants to roll perception?
I will roll. If
Perception.
I can roll perception, I can also roll investigate at a +5. My investigate-
This would be a perception for this purpose.
Okay, I have a +4 perception.
I can D4 you too.
Strong enough. Strong enough.
All right. Go ahead. Roll perception plus the d4. Okay.
Alright,
Add that d4.
that'll do.
15. Yeah. Like the building itself is still pretty like boarded up from similar to what you'd seen in the actual like material plane, but like listening, putting your ear against the door, like trying to peek inside and look around, you don't see anything inside.
All right, let's. If we want to check it out, if you guys are with me, check it out.
Let's do it.
Sure.
So we're now going into our house.
No, we're going into. Remember the were-rat house, the shack?
Oh,
The cat.
Because it's sheltered enough for us to take a short rest, we think, and we can figure out if there's like a tunnel system because these are all funhouse mirror versions of the real world. So we can find out more about the details of that shack.
Sí, senor.
I mean, if you think it's safe, I'll go in a shack. I'm not going in any tunnels.
Now, mind you, I'm very weak. I'm in a weakened state.
That's true. So let's rest
Facts.
first, and then we
Okay.
can worry about the rest.
I know tunnels, and having been to this hell dimension, I'm not going in these tunnels.
That's fair.
All right.
These are the things that the fucking natural denizens are scared of. They live in the tunnels.
All right. So yeah, anybody to you can all take the short rest. So if you'd like, you can regenerate hit points up to your hit die.
Yes. Let me go ahead and do that.
Oh wait, no, that was.
You can keep spending hit die up until you use all of them.
That was okay. Yeah, I see. I only rolled one of them.
I'm gonna need all three.
Okay. And you'll regenerate half of your hit die during a long rest.
There we go. Okay. So
Good hit die roll on that on auto there.
Yeah,
At
that's
11.
yeah.
easy in, easy out.
Yeah, kinda. All right. Everyone else satisfied? Does Kaido want to roll any hit dice?
He probably
Yeah, give him some.
should.
So next question to the team is, any other business we have here in the Shadowfell while we're here, or are we trying to get back ASAP Rocky?
I mean, I wasn't planning to come here in the first place, so
We're only coming.
But
I
now
think
that we're here,
I think
yeah.
we're only coming back because we get summoned. And what have we found of like actual use here, besides death?
You found a
Shadow
coat.
Dragon and a Raven Queen.
You found a
Both
coat
which-
and a hat.
Found
And a
Brother
coat and
Bones.
hat.
Well,
Brother
outside
Bones.
Brother Bones and the coat, what reasonable thing can we achieve right now?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm asking. Like, do
Mhm.
we see any other business worthwhile here for us, or I mean, what do we really have back home? Like, how many
maybe
opportunities
roll
will
any
we
like
have?
knowledge checks to see if they can think of anything that we might want to bring back. You know, should we have harvested the blood of that horrible beast?
He did.
I did.
Plus,
You
like
did?
a
Yep.
1.5, 2 foot long like scythe thing.
Got that box with the picked the lock box with the book.
You managed to get that.
What would like a brainstorming session in an hour be for us?
Well, that's up to you guys.
No, I'm saying like what kind of. I don't know.
Yeah, he's saying it's up to us. I mean, I don't know.
I don't think the
I'm
Raven Queen
very
is gonna
interested
give-
in the Raven Queen, but he said it's really far away.
And I don't think she really cares about us.
Well, we can learn about her later. She's a
True.
god. She'll have a worship and a church you can look into.
Did Brother Bones? I forget. Did Brother Bones mention anything about us getting back to him, or just using like his
He
little?
would find a way to get in touch with us. I'm sure we can work something out later.
So do we
Right now
even
we're
actually have a way
yes.
to get home still? He just said go to our manor.
That's how we're getting home.
He's helping us out.
Okay. But like we won't have another way to come back to this other dimension, basically,
Unless we get summoned.
unless we get summoned. So is I don't know. I don't know. I'm just very intrigued by this Raven Queen, man. I gotta say, and being in another dimension. But if we want to get back to, I mean, what are the other quests that we have? Like a dragon or
Bakery?
something?
You have the bakery. Hang on, I gotta do my title. Chaos Blade.
Chaos Blade.
There we go.
Chaos Blade,
There.
bakery. The bakery was the Zaffeller next step.
That was the. That's the academy thing.
Yep.
Right.
That would be the Zaffeller thing. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what
okay.
we were going to do next once we finished with
Right,
the haunted
right.
house. And here we are 3 weeks later.
It'd be like
It's
that.
just,
Right.
it's just a haunted house. How bad can it be?
No one ever.
Boys, I'm gonna need somebody to roll for Chungus for the last like 30 minutes here. I'll be RB ASAP.
All right, no worries.
Yeah. So our pending stuff was the house, which that's fine. The bakery is pretty much the only thing we have left. And then long term we have is
It was a dragon quest or something too for Green Dragon.
the hunt for a Hydra, the pirates, the Chaos Blade, and the roaming dragon between Talva and Silsanus.
So
The artificer wants the scales. Also, I think we've already contracted. I don't know how much time has happened. I don't know how the repairs are going.
yeah, we don't know exactly how time is progressing yet.
So actively, we have the bakery next.
I mean, personally, I'm super interested in this Raven Queen, man, and this Shadow Dragon. But I'll go with the group if we want to go back. I'm just saying, like, I don't know how many more opportunities we'll have to be
I
in
think we'll have
Shadowfell.
more.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Especially now that we know what to start studying toward. I think
Alright.
we'll have more chances.
You also asked Shadowbones about making a gate to here too, and he says when you get a little bit better.
Yeah.
you'll be
Yeah,
able
a
to come here
lot
and work.
better. That's what I mean. Like, we're not gonna be coming back here anytime soon. I mean, unless we get summoned
To be
or
fair, I don't
find
think
another soul
I-
anchor.
We can make a study of it, and it overlaps a little bit with undeathy shit, like planar speaking. Of course, I don't know if Graham knows that, to be honest.
feel like Jeremy does not want to go into the tunnels and explore the were rats. I don't know.
That's fair. So I guess we can just go on.
All right, so let's go home. Okay.
Okay. You have a straight path heading back to the manor. Traveling the rest of the distance takes about another. It's definitely a little weird. It takes about like an hour, you think, to get back to the manor house. The manor house itself is completely overgrown, where before Carter Webb had did his best to keep it managed. The ivy covering the walls has just taken over completely and has been over. Looks like it's almost tearing down the walls. The building itself looks like it has been abandoned for 100 years. It's sagging in. Windows are broken. The garden itself has completely filled with tall grass. The water in the fountain is sludgy and stagnant. The barn where the horses were has caved in completely. But the manor house itself is mostly standing.
Well, home sweet home.
Let's just investigate around, see if we find anything worthwhile.
Okay. Where do you want to look?
Guess we can start with the main entry.
Okay. So you head into the manor house then, or do you look around the yard?
I suppose we could look around the yard if you guys want to. I could
Yeah.
check around the back where my shit was and see if there's anything.
Let's
Yeah.
also treat this like that house and just do like a check to see if there's anything
Yeah,
inside.
there could be something fucky.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll perception, and you can add the d4.
Okay. Oop, hang on, not you. Not there, there.
Or it's just built in at this point.
Okay, add the d4. Okay, 12. Listening and looking in, it's hard. It's very dark inside. Listening, you don't hear anything. You think you think it's okay.
I got nothing, but I think we're good.
And if you wanted to investigate the yard, please go ahead and roll investigation.
I will do that unless anybody says otherwise, and I'll add the D4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus... Sweet.
Okay. 24. Looking through the yard, thick, like tall grass, almost up to your knee. You don't really see anything. Anything here looks to just been overgrown with ivy and weeds and has been completely like obliterated. The statue had been to an extent worn away by time, but any features on it are completely gone. It only barely resembles a humanoid shape. The small, shrine with the names of the various members of the Crossblade has been completely obliterated and is just completely smoothed, with just the slight trace that there was once some words carved into it.
Intriguing.
But that's really all you see.
Damn. Alright, let's check out the front.
Okay. You head inside. As you open the door, you hear just this loud squeak. Door hasn't had any oil on it for a while. Heading inside, you hear from inside somebody call, "Have you come back? Who's there?"
Hello? Who's this now?
"Hello? Did you come back from the fight?"
Oh, it's Phineas, isn't it?
"Nope, it's a voice you never heard."
Now, who's this then?
Is this the guy that Brother Bones wanted us to meet?
Yeah.
Does he get the same vibe as Brother Bones?
You're not sure. Like, you only hear a voice.
You work for Brother Bones?
"Who's Brother Bones? Who are you?"
We're the Crossblades. Who are you?
"I'm the Crossblades."
Is that so?
Well, right now it's really dark inside. Like there's no.
Can we get a torch?
Yeah.
Like,
I guess
I think
Otto light
Kaito
up.
has some.
yeah, Kaido lighting up a torch, holds it up. Standing in front of you is an ethereal-looking man, older with a beard. You've actually seen his picture, hanging in the manor house. It's one of the ones you found in the rooms.
Just the founder, one of the founders.
Nope.
remember.
This is just one of the this is one of the pictures that had fallen, and not been put back up.
I'll show him one of our emblems, and it's like we're part of the Crossblades, and see if he'll do the same thing.
He holds up this ghostly necklace, but it does have the Crossblades icon on it. Are you reinforcements from one of the other guild houses?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, feller.
Where's everyone else?
You know where they
Where's Carter? He's only been with us a year. I told him I'd protect him.
Carter's all right.
Where's the other members? We came back from the fight with the pirate admiral, the Dragon Eye. I dealt him a mortal blow, but the wall fell on us, and I must have made my way back here. The order the tower was meant to follow. Where are they? Where's everyone?
We got a lot to tell you. Why don't you
Have a seat on one of these chairs.
We're gonna head in, and Graham will walk in.
Well, you're with the guild. Come in. I'm very. I'm not sure. I feel a bit at a loss here.
Graham is gonna take out his journal and start. He's not gonna show it to the guy yet, but he's gonna start opening it as he goes through the pages on the table and looks for what he's looking for. Do you know where you are?
I'm in our guild hall.
You are, but you're not.
Oh, where else would I be?
We're in the Shadowfell.
That doesn't make sense. I was at the fight. I wounded Dragon Eye, and then
Carter Webb,
yes, he's our newest member.
His journal and turns it around, and that record he's been working on for all the dates of induction to service and the memorials. He shows when Carter Webb was added to the guild, and he just shows some of the page year listings for the last few pages and how it's been a while.
He looks at it. Let me take a look. You would see. You were in the year, it'd be 2003 CF. It's like, no. It's 1943.
I don't know how to tell you this, feller, but at the time we came into the Cross Blades, Carter Webb's an old man.
That doesn't make any. No. It's been. I saw him just a few hours ago.
Right, but as was mentioned, you are in fact in the Shadowfell.
Go and make a
it's
persuasion check, Otto. I'm sorry. Graham being assisted by Fiffle. Roll with advantage.
Persuasion.
Yep. Just. Okay.
Well, I'll take a natural 19.
Okay. It's I'm not sure. I feel strange.
Feller, I'm
Buddy,
not sure how to break this to you, but
you're not.
I'm not sure you made it.
Yep.
No, I killed the Dragon Eye. I saved the Crossblades. I saved the city.
You did.
Yeah, those things exist still. Good job.
They still teach it to this day.
Where's everyone else then? Where do they go?
Not sure. I'm not so sure. I reckon they might not have been sent here, being so close to the feller when you struck down old Dragon Eye.
I I'm very confused. I'm going to think for a bit.
Take some time.
And he goes and he sits in one of the chairs by the fire. The fire is not on, but the fireplace is completely empty and cold. After about
kind of remain on hand to help him with his grief.
After about 10 minutes, you hear a knock at the door.
I think that's for us.
Yeah.
Standing at the door is a tall, lean elf. He's very pale, bald. He has tattoos all along his face, arm, neck, as well as various scars and piercings along his ear, his eyebrow, really all over his face. He's dressed in dark leather clothing with a kind of leather overcoat. You're the ones for Brother Bones?
That'd be us.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I am Salinar.
How do you spell that?
Here, let me...
Here's my card.
I've come to lead you somewhere safe. Well, as safe it can be. The man from the chair yells, "Who's at the door? Is it Carter? Is it the rest?"
Sorry, friend. More business for us.
This is our ride back to the real world. Are you coming with?
Salinar speaks up. Leave this ghost to his grief. He's not leaving anytime soon.
I think you're right.
Now then, let's come along now. We have to get just outside the city walls, and then there's a area in the forest that will give you a bit of a passage back to the material plane.
I'm gonna take a moment and just tell the ghost in brief, you did good. The guild's alive to this day. We're gonna carry on the torch, etc. And take the time you need to figure this out.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know what I'm just going to wait here a bit longer for everyone else to show up.
All right.
Sure.
Don't wait too long.
We'll be here anytime now.
Selinar kind of looks impatient.
You don't got a sense of dignity?
A ghost is a ghost is a ghost. I've dealt with their kind.
So have I.
Yeah. You want to get back? I want to get about my business.
Fair enough. Let's go.
So he leads you. This would actually be somewhat familiar because you'd be heading towards the. This would be the west wall. You takes a couple of hours, but you do eventually get to the wall itself. You see, similar to the stables where you'd purchased your horses. When we get outside, follow my lead.
Okay.
Don't do anything I'd tell you not to. Come now. He leads you out of the walls. Heading outside the walls, you do see it's farmland, but the farmland itself is, though tilled, it's sprouting weeds and thick, thorny bushes. The walls that flank the road are crumbling. The fields themselves are there are scarecrows in them, but the scarecrows on the wooden posts are skeletons of what looks to be a human or humanoid-looking figure. In the actual fields themselves, you see living scarecrows who are watching over zombies as they attempt to plant and harvest from the field.
Interesting.
As you're walking by, the scarecrows look towards you, but Salinar just says, keep looking forward. Don't make eye contact.
We don't like them in our neighborhood.
You living type don't belong in this part of the woods.
You
Going.
Yep, let's keep going. The scarecrows are actually starting to look a little antsy, though. They summon up their squad of zombies and are beginning to approach you. Sounder just says, let's keep going forward. Keep your hands on your weapons. Get ready for a fight if needed.
Alright.
One of the scarecrows approaches closer, and he looks over to you, and he just kind of hisses. Saunders responds quietly. I suggest you do something, or there'll be a fight.
I am going to turn undead.
Okay, go ahead, turn undead.
Also talk to him. I can talk to him.
We don't talk to their kind.
Well, was that an aggressive hiss, or did it sound like it might be some form of language?
It was definitely sounds aggressive.
Okay. Let me double check my turn undead. Hang on, fuck me.
Let's just do it. I got a divination cantrip. You just do it for free.
Okay.
What are you doing?
He's turning dead.
Are they within 30 feet of us? Those
They
zombies?
would be within 30 feet as they approached, yeah.
Then yeah, I'm going to just like wait for them when he hisses. Just the candle on his hat just bursts into this like fireball and casts super bright blue light.
Yeah. As you do this, the zombies instantly turn and run. The scarecrows they look around and realize their zombie minions are like field hands are running away. They hiss at you one more time and they run back to their zombies to try and corral them back.
Go on now, get. And let's go.
Good thinking. Salinar quietly leads you. He doesn't say anything, but he leads you further down the road. You travel a couple of hours down the road before reaching a small copse of trees. The city itself is still within still within sight, but like you could barely see like the tops of the tallest buildings. He leads you farther into this thick, shadowy grove. Here.
Do we need to do anything?
Step through.
One way?
One way.
All right. Well, thank you.
Could we employ your services
No.
in the future?
No. I'm doing this as a favor to Brother Bones. One favor I owe him.
Ah.
Not too bad of a favor. All right.
Let's go.
He leaves the woods itself. It's a collection of trees, and the trees are overgrown, and two of them have fallen against each other to create an archway that has like their branches and like poison ivy vines wrapping around them. It forms a very strange kind of archway.
Cool.
You are all gathered in front of it. What would you like to do?
Let's get out of here.
Okay. You step through, and the persistent cold of the Shadowfell is immediately met by the slightly warmer atmosphere of this area. The color in the areas returns. You're back and you see lush green. The time orb you have, you would see it spinning, and it would show just starting to become dusk as it like stabilizes.
Same day?
Well, it's dusk.
We don't know.
No. Okay.
Let's get in there and figure out how long we've been gone.
Okay. The thick, like the section of trees you're in, there is a slight path back.
Does it look exactly the same way as it did in the Shadowfell?
Well, no, not exactly. It's definitely like thick trees, but where before the branches were long, bare, and had been like reaching out almost like skeletal hands, now these ones still have like their leaves on them, just starting to turn to the yellows, reds, oranges, and browns. Um, but for the most part, it looks relatively like more like the material plane you'd seen in the various forests you had been in.
Does it feel different here that it would make this like a weak spot that we could just like walk in and out, like just happened?
He provided you a path back into the material plane. You don't feel anything around the area that seems out of the ordinary.
Okay.
But you had been told that there were weak spots between like material and Shadowfell.
Yeah. Huh. Wonder what makes this place weak. I gotta know, son. I just was kind of curious if we could feel like how weak it was here.
You're not sure, but that would require probably more magically attuned, like something like that. But I think everyone's probably just a little glad to be back in the actual material plane. All right. What would you like to do now?
I guess head back.
Yep, head right back into town.
Leaving the like those small thicket of trees, you find yourself on a road that you don't recognize.
Ah, hell.
And you're not sure where you are, actually, because where the city was just barely in sight, it is completely beyond your view.
Graham just kind of slaps his forehead like, right, to travel time and space. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
All you know is that there's a lot of woods around, and not a lot of people. You don't see anybody.
What direction out of Shadowfell Town did we walk?
You had taken the west gate.
We have to go east.
So we are. That makes sense. We're on the eastern shore, so we're somewhere out west. Well, are there any nearby landmarks? Anything we recognize? Any major paths?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I'll D for you.
Okay.
Okay, add that D4. 22. Yeah, looking out, now that you're out of the woods, you look around. You give you a full 360 degrees to see if you see anything. You do see to the west a little bit, a small, like maybe not a mountain range, but like very tall hills to your. This would be to the northwest of you. Beyond that, you don't actually see really anything that looks, like it gives some significance of civilization.
I guess we've got a landmark. Do we want to make camp first, now that we're back in Sane Town?
Probably. I kind of don't want to hang around in your woods, though.
Yeah, Maro, if you're talking, you're muted. Or
I just realized. Sorry, I was saying. Yeah, I mean, not that we're any safer here in the woods than over there, but definitely maybe a long rest would be helpful.
Maybe go back to that copse and just strike a camp until we can get our bearings.
Yeah.
And I might be able to grab some spells to give us some direction.
Sure. Maybe we can try a
That's
little
what-
tracking, see if we
Obviously,
can
through
find
long
any
rest, I can.
any paths that we didn't immediately pick up.
Okay. So you're gonna set up camp.
Think so.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So you head back into the copse. So you could just bunk down for the 8 hours. Do you want to do anything like to prepare?
Strike watches and all that stuff. I would say.
Okay.
Set an alarm right before on one side at least, so we can focus on 3 directions rather than 4.
Okay. So it's just turned dusk. Setting up watches just for this night is actually rather quiet. You're not sure if it's the area you're in that's like keeps things away, but it does get to morning without any real trouble. Oh, do go ahead and remove 1 single ration.
Okay.
But without any real issue, the sun does peak up above the horizon.
Well, honestly, unless there's something you really want to get to, now would be a good time to call. So I could,
was
figure out
thinking about that, yeah.
I could grab to like guide us back home.
And with that, we will, I think we're going to call it for the week, and we'll pick this up next Sunday.
Did we level up for escaping the Shadowfell?
You did, yes. You all feel stronger.
Whoa!
Level 4.